Hello and good evening friends. My name is Shantanu Vaidya. I am here with a new video topic. My today's video topic name is process and threads in Java. So let's start with the these two topic, and I am going to explain the different key difference between these two concepts in this video topic. So what is process and what is thread? So process is nothing but process is a concept or a situation which is going to be in a ready state and going to be execute within the help of CPU. It called as process. Process can create a alternate process, or process can create another next process or another process called as a child process. Process, that is the process work, and that is the functionality of process. Process can be the system, or process can have their own process control block, PCB. So process is having their own process control box, as well as process is less efficient in terms of communication. Again, process is having a heavy weight because it is having multiple processes in it. So this is the process structure, and this is how process will work. Second point, that is thread. What is thread? Thread is a sequence of your process, or thread is a sub part of your process. So it means thread, a single process can have multiple threads by having only one process. Multiple threads are present in a single process, it can be possible. So it means say thread is lightweight, and thread does not have its own process control block, because thread is having in parent class. So in thread is having parent level uh, thread. So that is why thread does not have its own process control blocks. Thread is having lightweight, sorry. Thread is um, not thread is not uh, thread is not going to involve system call. In other hands, process is going to involve system call by it is. So this is the thread and process, and the key differences of them are as follow. Process is having a heavyweight process, or process is called as heavyweight. In second other hand, thread is lightweight, because thread can be a single thread in whole process, or a multiple threads are present in a single process. So it means thread are lightweight as compared to process. Thread is going to be create thread is going to be take less time to creation. In other hand, process is going to be take more time in creation. Thread is going to be take less time in execution. In other hand, the process is going to be take more time in execution. Fourth point, that is thread is sharing memory with each other, and process is not going to share anything to another process. uh, Process involved system call in it. In other hand, thread does not involve system calls. Process, if one process is going to be blocked, then there is nothing effect can be done in other remaining process. But in other hand, there can be a user level thread. If that user level thread is going to be blocked, then all the user level threads are going to be blocked because of the parent child relationship between them. Then again, uh, thread is going to be lesser effective in comparison of in the term of communication. Sorry, process is going to be lesser efficient in terms of communication. Thread is going to be much more efficient in terms of communication between each other. Thread is going to be communicate each other by giving data parameters or memory locations or memory addresses, but process is not going to share any kind of internal things like data, members, or system information. So this is the key differences between threads and process, and this is the all about today's video topic, that is process and thread in Java. So basically, um, in the scenario of this, we can say that process is having heavy weight and thread is having lower weight, or thread is having lesser weight, but in sometimes there can be a thread has a more workload. With that is why thread can also have a heavy weight as compared to process, but it is occur is sometimes only. In 99% process is only heavy weight, and thread is going to be lesser weight, or thread is going to be less as compared to process. Again, multi-processing or multi-programming occurs in multi-processes, but there is no need of multi-programming to get multiple threads, because in a single object or in a single process there can be a multiple thread. So this is the threads concept, or this is the what we can say merits of threads. Thread can be share any type of location, any type of data through it. Thread can be work on single object or various object set. Thread can be worked simultaneously. Thread can be worked individually, but process can be worked only individually. So this is all about today's blue topic.